Yeah, Kyle, Michael here. Sideline Sports. Obviously, game week's finally here. You've had the experience. I know Coach always talks about guys. The big eyes coming out. Are there things you can say to kind of calm your teammates down for their first time on the field on Thursday?
I feel like just reiterate what Coach Herm always says, and that's just be yourself. Don't do nothing new. Just practice. Just do the same thing that you do in practice, and the plays will come to you.
And then I know obviously the NFL is a different setup, but with camp and you guys always talking about tired of hitting each other. Would you be open at this level to practicing against another team in camp?
I think that'd be actually really good. Will it ever happen? I don't know. You never know in college football nowadays, but I think that'd be good for everyone. Maybe to get one joint practice with another team, maybe in the conference.
Can you take us inside the tunnel right before you're about to take the field? Take us inside your helmet. What's going through your mind? What will you be saying to your teammates?
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't get to be in the tunnel. The captains walk out early, but when I was in the tunnel, I always liked to come out with the team. Wish I could still, but man, it's just all the work you put in the off season, all those weeks before. You only get to run in that tunnel so many times. It's a dream come true, and that's what you work for.
And just being in the locker room then pregame, do you bust out the gladiator speech? Does anything need to be said? What's it like inside there?
There's no real gladiator speech. Coach Herm kind of handles all that. For the most part, everyone's kind of to themselves, getting locked in. Do your pregame routine. Everyone's got a different one, but for the most part, everyone's to themselves. Getting their mind right and getting ready to take the field.
And then when you look, obviously playing an opponent, NAU, it's been talked about what they did last year. But, as one of the leaders on the defense, what do you say to guys defensively to just keep focused and know that you actually have to go out and deliver because it's a team that wants to obviously get the victory?
Yeah, just got to do your 1/11th. Everyone do their job, and if you do that, we'll come out successful. Like I said, just reiterate, just be yourself out there. You don't have to change anything on Saturdays. Just do what you've been practicing.
And then how do you feel the defense has grown, through camp and improved from where you guys, started obviously after spring ball in the summer, the new guys that did come in, but just this time in camp, how do you feel the defense has progressed?
I think communication's been a big thing that we've honed in on, and we've gotten to practice over the last few weeks, and it's still continuing. We've got film sessions where we're kind of echoing the calls around, and we're going to continue to work on that throughout the season.
Kyle, what's this whole week like for you in terms of anxiety or nerves?
I think it's just excitement. Obviously, you get the little butterflies like anyone. You're about to compete. But just excitement. You finally get to hit someone that's not your own teammate and finally get to let loose.
Herm was talking about how he wants you guys to play as free as possible and as fast as possible. What does he do and what does the coaching staff do to allow you guys to play that way?
I think they keep the scheme and the playbook simple. The less thinking you do, the more free you get to play. So we're fortunate as players to have a coaching staff that preaches that.
Does anything stick out about the opener last year?
I think just do your job and play your 1/11th. If you do that, you should come out successful.
Hey, Kyle, is there a younger player that has kind of caught your eye in terms of just how he's progressed from spring ball or early on in camp that, maybe people aren't really talking about but may hear once we hit the midseason mark?
It's hard to say. I feel like, you really won't know until those bright lights come on game day. I got a list of guys I can name off. Honestly, every young guy that comes in here, I'm always impressed with once they get onto the field and their work ethic. But I don't think we'll be able to say one person until Thursday. Getting crazy over there.
Hey, Kyle. Ethan Tuttle, Sun Devil Source. I know we've talked a bit about your brother being out there on the field with you, but just want to get your take one more time here as we come into the game. Kind of what are you feeling just being able to be out there on the field with him during the game?
Yeah, I think this is probably my most popular question. We're excited. I said it before, it's something we've dreamed about. We've worked hard for this moment. and it's finally coming to fruition, and we just can't wait.
Hey Kyle, you talked about pregame routines earlier. Can you tell us what your pregame routine is?
I like to be a little relaxed. I like to wind it up. I don't have any big routines. I guess maybe a little NIL plug here. I gotta have a blue Powerade before I go out there. That's the key. I think that's the best thing to get the body going, the mind right. So blue Powerade would be my pregame routine. Yep.
And getting ready, obviously, for the game. How the challenge of it to not, look ahead in opponents. I know NAU's here, but obviously being a captain and a leader on the team, guys are saying, yeah, they're watching film, they're zoned in. But if you notice somebody kind of straying, what do you do to kind of nip that in the bud?
I just feel like you can't look past any opponent, especially NAU. You see what they did last year against the guys down south. They're a real team. They're coming to play. They're coming to win. That's something you just got to kind of reiterate throughout the week, and just take it week by week. The season can seem long, but it goes fast. So just 1 week at a time. I think that's important.